Well, hello. So good to see you. Yes, I'm just reading through the comments on the video that was about the haters. Yeah, you guys, oh my gosh, so sweet, so sweet, so sweet. I really appreciate your encouragement and your thoughtfulness and all of the beautiful words that you wrote to me. I really do appreciate it. And I knew when I started this channel that I would run into a lot of hate because of it just being with the ex-Jehovah's Witness nature. I mean, we're going to have Jehovah's Witnesses, people that are in the organization but mentally out, that are going to be, they're going to be hating on me. I already know this. And so I was prepared for it. I have a Facebook page that I get haters sometimes too. So I was expecting that. So I was like, oh, on day 4, it's like, oh, look, we got one already. My 4th day on YouTube. It's like, wow. But yeah, this hater video is just, I made it because I want people to know that, like, if you put yourself out there, there is going to be a lot of people that don't agree with you. And they don't like you, and they don't want you to win, and they want to sabotage you. They want to make you feel bad, and they want you to quit. That is their intention. So they try everything they can to get under your skin to make you give up. And we're not playing that. We are not doing that. I already know how this game goes with just Instagram, Facebook, and just putting my story and myself out there. And I have to tell you the 4 words that really did change my life that my coach asked me. She asked me, what are your values? And it seems like a very simple question, right? Like, what's the big deal? That's 4 words. How could it change your life? And what happened is she would always video record all of our coaching sessions. And so I remember looking back and watching myself on video. I was just like, I was so lost. I'm like, what is she talking about? And I did say that, like, what do you mean? And yeah, the thing is, we were taught as Jehovah's Witnesses what our values were. Our values were pretty much Jehovah, which means the governing body, right? The elders, the congregation. I don't know, fill in the blank for yourself, but a lot of the values that we were taught didn't really have anything to do with us. And so coming out of the organization, we really have to look inward, like, who am I? And it can be really confusing when it was never considered before. Nobody in the congregation really cared who you were. All they cared is, do you come to meetings? Do you go out in service? Do you give one comment during the meeting? And do you look presentable? Things like that. I mean, that was just that was our expectation. And so when she asked me, what are your values? I'm telling you what, it really did change my life, because I was just confused. Like, what do you mean by that? And then after the coaching session, because she had asked me the question towards the end, so then the session was over, and she's like, don't make a big deal of it, but just kind of, look and think about it. Write down, 3 words, like 3 to 5 words that you would describe as your values. And so okay, if you know me, you know that I'm a researcher. Like, I love to research, I love to figure things out and untangle things. And so I was like looking up on Google, like, what are a list of values, and kind of choosing from them. And I made it like probably more complicated than it had to be. But what I came up with is so amazing. What I came up with is, my top value is love. My next value is vulnerability. My other value is authenticity. I picked 3. And so now whenever something comes up in my life where I'm like, I have a dilemma, I don't know, should I choose this or that? Or like, what should I do? And that's why I'm referring to the haters in this video, where it's like, when I'm responding to them, am I using my values? Am I being vulnerable? Yes, I am being vulnerable just by being on YouTube. Okay. Am I being authentic? Yes, 100%. I don't have time to be anybody than who I am. Like, this is me. And am I, is it in love that I'm writing these posts and that I'm speaking out on YouTube? Is it in love that I am responding to these haters? Yes, and not only love for them, but all of the other people that are reading the comments. So I had to really kind of think about this. The way that I'm going to do it is that they're just going to be blocked, and I'm just going to get rid of those negative comments, because it's like a love and a protection for all of us in reading the comments, right? I want people to come to my channel and be encouraged and be inspired and to be motivated and to feel seen. That is the goal of my my channel, and I want other people to be inspired to tell their own stories eventually, in whatever way. It could be blogs, it could be you want to write a book, or you want to speak out on YouTube, or start a Facebook group, or whatever it is. I want us to really get this out, because I feel like it's such a important part of our healing. And so, yeah, that is what I've decided to do. So I would ask you, do this exercise. A lot of this healing work that we do, it's more than just reading a book. It's more than watching a video. It's really doing the work where it's really searching. You're like, what are your values? What do you value more than anything? Because then when you go to make a decision, it's so easy. Is this a comment that I'm making in love, from love? Does this sound like love? Is this something that is vulnerable? Is this something that is authentic? Then that's how you can just continue to check in with yourself. And your values are gonna be different than mine, probably, and also over time they change. And you can have more than 3, of course, but it's just something really wonderful to consider and to think about. What are your values? Because it really helps you get to know yourself better and to know who you are. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's so simple, but it's so profound at the same time. So I appreciate all of your comments on that haters video. I appreciate you being here with me, continuing to show up and support me on this little journey that I'm taking with you. I've promised to do daily videos until January 1st. And so after January 1st, I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. I'm about to take off to go to the city to have a city weekend with my boyfriend and celebrate our anniversary, our 4 years together, boyfriend and girlfriend. So that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, I've taken this day of just resting up. So I got my coffee and I was reading a book this morning. This is an amazing book. Have you heard about, I say amazing a lot, it's a wonderful book. It's by Dr. Ramani, and it's called It's Not You. And it's about healing from narcissistic abuse and narcissistic relationships. And when I'm reading this book, it is describing the Jehovah's Witness religion to a T. And I already knew that it's, it was a narcissistic relationship. But then you think about it, when you leave the religion, what kind of relationships do you choose? And you just want to be really careful, because sometimes you can end up falling into a narcissistic relationship, like a partnering type relationship, on accident, because we haven't done the healing work and we don't recognize that it's narcissistic. There's so many different variations of it. So it's been a wonderful book. In my women's group, my ex-Jehovah's Witness women's group that has about 12 women, we're reading that, and it's we're going to read it for the month of October and November, and then have a book club meeting at the end of November. But if you go on Amazon, grab the book for $20, or you can get it from the library. I also love the Libby app, Libby, Libby, and you can enter in your library card number and download books. You can read them on your tablet or your phone, and then you can also, sometimes they have audiobooks, so that's really cool too. So if you love books like I do, man, I have recommendations, but this book, I'm only in chapter 1 so far, and it's like, whoa, this is good. And it's not like so deep, you know. Sometimes books that are written by doctors can be a little bit much, but no, this book is so relatable, and so far so good. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know what I'm up to, what I'm reading, and I wanted to mention those 4 words that changed my life. What are your values? So simple and so good. All right, have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you for being here with me. Don't worry about me. I'm not tired when I don't have on mascara. My hair is like, I don't know, I have like very fine hair, and so if I don't wear mascara, it's like fine and light, so it looks like I'm just tired, you know, but I'm really not. Like I'm taking a day of rest, and I feel very rested up, but I just don't have on mascara. This is my fresh faced look. So yes, thank you for everybody that's concerned, but don't worry, I'm taking great care of myself. I'm gonna go home and do a workout. Yeah, I love yoga and stretching, and so sometimes that's as far as I get, and I also love lifting weights. Yeah, that's my little routine. So have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.